What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. We are on the main page of Planet Coaster 2 today because we wanted to talk a little bit about the third most recent update to Planet Coaster 2. The third update, the one that dropped in March of 2025. If you're someplace in the future watching this, one of the things that they did is put the career map into sandbox option. And I do want to take a quick look at that. So we've got a few different map types here. And I know in the last video I was talking about doing generic login. That's fine, just create it. We were talking about doing a pier park and having a just kind of a pier, like the Santa Monica Pier, that kind of idea, stretching out into the water. And this map actually has a gorgeous view of the water. It's got a bunch of islands out here, and I contemplated and even attempted a little bit to transfer our current park into this. The problem is you can kind of see the hard line around here. Give me terrain paint real quick. So you can see kind of right here, there is a hard line between where you can build and where you can't build. Now, I don't think that you could purchase additional land. This is one of the career maps. But yeah, I don't think you could purchase any additional land because this is in sandbox, so all of the land should be unlocked. And dropping our current park in here, I don't think it would fit. And especially having kind of a pier out here with rides on it, it just won't work. So spend a little bit of time with that. But I haven't actually taken a look at the career maps too closely, but they are absolutely gorgeous. I'd like a sandbox where there is kind of a waterfront option, where you can run water out there. It doesn't appear that there is a scenario editor where you can edit the starting maps. So maybe that's down the road, but we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's jump over into our park and discuss one of the other things that came with this update. All right, so we're back into our park. We're over on the side here, and one of the other big things that rolled out is the Western Pack. So a lot of it is rescalable. It's, I think, almost identical to what was in Planet Coaster 1. So you've got the chimneys, you've got the trains and the train cars. Are you rescalable? Yes, you are. You could have an absolutely massive train in your park if you wanted. Or, oh, you could have a tiny train in your park. Now I'm genuinely curious to know how big that actually is. We're going to leave that there. No, apparently we're not going to leave that there. Let's do that again. We're going to leave that scaled at 50% for right now. But we've got a whole bunch of other different pieces. We've got a whole bunch of signage, which I'm really happy about. Some are a little bit more usable than others. This one's got a bunch of cards on it. But a lot of the Western signs I've always liked. We've got a bunch of doors, which definitely would be useful, especially for where we're going with this park. Windows as well. I feel like we don't have enough just kind of wooded windows, just basic kind of windows. You could. One of the things I'm thinking of on the other side near the pier is just kind of a bunch of small rural store kind of shop fronts, and I think these doors and windows will be really good for that. We've got wall pieces. We've got the classic brick walls. We've also got the wooden walls as well. We've got new roofs we get to play with, just some wooden tile ones. We've got moving parts. We've got cowboy animatronics. Okay, that's kind of adorable. It reminds me of the trains that you see in some of the small parks, and there's just kind of tiny train cars that people can sit on rather than in. Can I scale you down as well? Why does why do I feel like you don't scale quite the same as the other one? But still, that could actually be really cute at that scale. But you also have the big old paddle steamer, and then you've got the. I thought I saw the paddle in here somewhere. Yeah, and this looks like it is a separate piece that'll snap into place, and then you can use the automation to make it go. And I think that'll be something useful to play with down the road. So yeah, a lot of nice pieces. One of the other changes that they've done is they changed the slide a little bit. Got a little bit more curvature at the bottom. The rafts that people will use on them also they deform a lot better. We don't have any of those in our park yet. We've got space over here for it, and I'm kind of thinking about maybe starting to do some of those over here. Probably get a few more slides back over here on the other side of the Pier 1 restaurant. And you can see that I've started playing with water. And I do hate the fact that if I do take this all the way to the far edge, which is back here, kind of see it across the top here, there's still going to be just land over here. And that's why I kind of want like a water map, or even just to start with just water and then just be able to raise the entire length of the land vertical, make an island rather than going down. But started digging down. We'll probably do the pier right here, coming in off of the area by the uh, carousel, and then coming from the main entryway, connecting over here, and then the main pier just going straight out. And I was considering kind of doing, just kind of some storefronts along the front here, a pseudo road, if you will. Oh, birds! I'm trying to figure out what I was seeing there, but kind of a pseudo, I guess, river walk kind of thing. It's just going to look a little odd with the pier and then land out there, but we'll make it work. Don't know what to do about the cliffside over here. Maybe a house or two up top. We'll have to toy around with that and see. Also, in between last week and this week, I did go ahead and pull all of the golf course holes into a single blueprint that is currently on the workshop. The number is going to be in the description below if you want to download the holes yourself and experiment and try and build your own course. And then one of the other things that we did get done this week is we did a little more work at the front entryway here. So did end up changing the pier from the right side to the left. And then we've got the wharf over here. I spent a while working on the crane, and I was initially going to make it, just kind of go back and forth. It just moves way too fast for that. And so I just went ahead and made it stationary. Also did a attempted doing, multiple uh, multiple of the rotating pieces in opposite directions to try and slow it down a little bit. That didn't quite work how I was hoping to. So it still looks pretty good stationary, and then we've got our big old sea lion over here. He's kind of cute. Um, Changed out the front facade of this to a little bit more of the excuse you, child, the metallic look, and then we just moved the entire pier stuff over. And so excited to start playing with the Western stuff and really start to work on the pier section of the park. And so that'll be this week coming up. We will see what we can do. You are stuck, aren't you, my dude? So yeah, this week we will head this way and see what we can get built. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this update here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Planet Coaster 2. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a spectacular day.